Stand by.
Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. Our pets are part of the family, so of course they're included in many of our holiday plans, right? But that can come with their own set of headaches too. So here to help is pet trendologist Charlotte Reed. I had never heard of a pet trendologist before.
I made it up.
Did you really?
I made it up.
I was going to say, this coming from a lawyer, so she's allowed to make things up, right?
Well, you know, I study pet trends because I want people to really know what's on point, give seasonal advice, great product recommendations.
I love it. And who do we have
and
with
money
us here
saving
today?
tips. This is my 6-year-old English toy spaniel Ty.
Ty.
And we can like turn him so everything.
Look at his little tongue, guys. He's
So
going to be the
there we
next
go.
big trending thing on Instagram, I swear.
I know. He's going to give Marnie and some of those other dogs
yes,
a run
look
for
at
their
that
money.
face. All right, so we have some great talking points
Sure.
to get to. Let's start with the first one being holiday meals, because we're talking about the holidays, and then how do we incorporate our
Pets are part of the family, and about 86% of people love to include their pets in the holiday meal. But it's hard to give them the lot because if you're celebrating the Jewish holidays or the turkey or the ham, so you want to have a special meal. So I bought some Avengers, which is organic because organic is the way to go. It's a company in Chicago, and they source all of their ingredients 50 miles from their plant in Wheeling. Wow. So how about that? So your pet can have vegetables, sweet potatoes, which are great, high in fiber, especially for those porky dogs, and we've got some organic turkey with potatoes and carrots.
Oh, so they
that's
still get their turkey.
So they still get the meal, and it's appropriate for dogs. The other thing you want to think of, Uncle Joe comes, and everybody loves Uncle Joe, but Uncle Joe loves to give popcorn and peanuts. You know,
Throw it down on the
and the dogs
love them,
but of course, you could possibly have a very expensive vet bill. So what I love is these Loving Pets treats, which are no soy, no wheat, no gluten, because that's the trend.
And is that what you have in? Oh, that's this bag.
Want one?
Are you? I knew she was going to do it. These are for the dogs.
Apple and chicken, right? It's tasty. Here, Ty can have one.
Those are so good. Those are delicious.
They are. They're really good.
All right, we got to keep moving here.
Okay.
Necessary guest preps. Can we just start with that?
Sure.
Okay.
One thing you want to tell your guest is that, you know, I have a pet, so you want to go over the rules. No windows open, no doors open. And you also want a place that your dog can get away from the holiday hubbub. So you want to have a retreat. I always say a bed. You want to have some bowls in there. And also, dog or cat, you want to have some pet music.
They get their own music too, folks.
I know. So it's funny. So it's calming music for your pet. Also, the other thing you want to do is thinking about odor. You know, pets, we love them, but they have some funky BO. And you know,
that can happen. I have too.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So,
okay.
yes.
So you know what it's like. So it's really important not only to deal with the BO, but to deal with the shedding. So I bought some epi-pet, which is a moisturizing shampoo, their whole product line.
That's what's up front here in these bottles? Okay.
Right. And actually, it's healthy. I even wash in it myself, believe it or not. Antifungal, anti-yeast. It moisturizes the skin, cuts down on the shedding, and then there are some lavender scents. Next up, nobody wants to see that cat before. No one wants to smell the cat before you see it.
Before you see it, absolutely not.
So we've got some great.
So this is the smell good pets, okay.
This is the litter. Actually, this litter is powered by corn, so it cuts down on the dust, cuts down on the litter, and it's certifiable flushable. So when the cat poops, you can just scoop it right out, throw it in the toilet, and not have to worry about poop sitting in the house. And last but not least, I know it snows in Cleveland. It's my first trip here, so we've got some Safe Paw, Traction Magic, and Ice Melt. So if you have pets, you don't have to worry about those painful paws on the sidewalk. You can end your holiday with a nice walk and not have to worry about your kids or your dog going outside.
So did we get through all of them already? We did.
We did.
Wow. Okay. So my other question is, I mean, when you're talking about this time of year, what are the biggest hazards that you're seeing for the pets?
Decorations and plants, for example. Now this is a poinsettia that I borrowed from the studio, and it's silk, but it still has a lot of decorations. So you want to be careful of decorations, and also you don't want to leave candles or the fireplace going because either pets can burn themselves or actually cause a fire, or when you're actually frying that holiday turkey.
All right. So many good tips, Charlotte. Thank you so much for being here. Keep that in mind as you bring your little pooches and cats around for the holiday season. He is too cute. We're getting some pictures
save
afterwards.
As much money as you possibly can. And actually, I'm going to leave all these products for everybody in the studio.
Look at how sweet you are. Thank you. The pets will love it. All right, hey, coming up after the break, don't feel like cooking this Thanksgiving? Well, that's okay. We have some guests in the studio to help simplify your holiday while keeping it just as delicious. Hey, bye-bye. He's like, no, I'm looking at mommy.